very good morning to all of you. We are going to celebrate the Constitution Day of our country. Lead rally. Please clap.
Laudo.
Constitution Day is also known as and we are celebrated this and we are celebrated this year every year. Bharat Mata ki Bharat की ओर. Now I'd like to call all the teachers and respected principal ma'am on stage for garlanding the Constitution and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and paying homage to the martyrs who have laid down their lives in Mumbai terror attack on 26 November 2008. All teachers and principal ma'am, please come.
Hey, what happened? Hey, come on. Take one and
Remove the sweaters.
I would like to call school council members on stage. School council members, all. Red House chapter, Yellow House chapters, Blue House, Green House.
not now.
What?
हो सर.
Where is school? Krishna, come here on the street. All
School council members, come on stage.
see 1 minute. Teachers arrange this like this, no half. So that it looks nice. Arrange yourself. Go half. Same thing with the gents also. Stand half. So that in the V shape or U shape. Come. Girls come from. Radhika, Krishna. Yes. Hey, remove your mask, beta. Gauri, remove mask. Let them see. Everybody, you need. No, you don't. Don't put a don't.
Advice करे रही.
Sir, everyone of you all are
Yes, sir, please come on stage.
Sir, you also.
Good eye. Then place.
Foundation teachers, please come on stage.
Foundation teachers, please come. Ma'am, immediately announce for homage.
Yes, sir.
And now the one who's there, okay?
Now we are going to pay tribute to the. Now we are going to pay homage to the martyrs and martyrs of 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. So everyone be in attention position. Good morning, all of you. All of you, tie your hands in front. As you know that today the way today is a sad day also. In 2009 there was a terrorist attack large hotels, and many people have lost their lives. There were warriors of India, those who have fought very bravely, but they lost their lives in fight. So we are going to pay homage in their memory. Okay, so all of you, for 2 minutes, you will be quiet, a music will be played, and all of you pray for their, wherever they are in, for their happiness in their afterlife. Okay? The nation will be always grateful for the bravery and sacrifice of the security forces who laid down their lives in the line of duty. Now, everyone take position for the honors.
Take position.
Big line, they'll say speeches also. You also. Big line.
We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status, and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual, stability, and the integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November, 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Jai Hind.
आदरणीय व्यासपीठावर उपस्थित मान्यवर गुरुजन वर्ग व माझ्या संविधान दिनाविषयी 2 शब्द सांगू इच्छितो. संविधान दिनाच्या आपल्या सर्वांस हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. 26 नोव्हेंबर हा दिवस भारतात संविधान दिन म्हणून मोठ्या उत्साहात साजरा केला जातो. भारताची राज्यघटना हे भारताचे संविधान आहे व डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर हे राज्यघटनेचे व भारतीय संविधानाचे शिल्पकार आहेत. डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर यांच्या नेतृत्वाखाली 29 ऑगस्ट 1947 रोजी मसुदा समिती निवडण्यात आली. अनेक बैठका व चर्चासत्रांनंतर 26 संविधान समितीने सादर केलेला मसुदा स्वीकारला गेला. म्हणून दरवर्षी 26 नोव्हेंबर हा दिवस संविधान दिन म्हणून साजरा केला जातो. भारताचे संविधान हे जगातील सर्वात मोठे लिखित संविधान आहे. हे संविधान सर्व भारतीयांना एकता, समता, बंधुता व न्याय या मूल्यांच्या आधारावर एकत्र जोडते. त्यातील मौलिक तत्वे, मूलभूत अधिकार व कर्तव्ये सर्व भारतीयांना संस्कारित करतात. मित्रहो, भारतीय संविधान हे जगातील सर्वोत्तम संविधानापैकी एक आहे. हे संविधान लिहिण्यासाठी 2 वर्ष 11 महिने व 11 दिवस इतका कालावधी लागला होता. भारत सरकारने 26 नोव्हेंबर 2015 रोजी पहिल्यांदाच संविधान दिन साजरा केला होता व तेव्हापासून दरवर्षी हा संविधान दिन आपण साजरा करतो. चला तर मग आपण आपले हक्क, कर्तव्य, जबाबदाऱ्या उत्तमरित्या पार पाडूया. संविधान दिनाचे महत्त्व, संविधानाबद्दल जनजागृती करणे हे. शेवटी मला म्हणावेसे वाटते की नको हुकुमशाही, नको राजेशाही, नको हुकुमशाही, नको राजेशाही. संविधानाने दिली आम्हा महान लोकशाही, महान लोकशाही. जय हिंद.
Very nice for us. Now, I'd like to call 9th standard students to announce slogans on this auspicious day for us. So, everyone be ready for that.
संविधान आपला आहे कसा, सर्वांना न्याय देईल कसा. संविधान आपला आहे कसा, संविधान आपला आहे कसा.
संविधान हिंदुस्तान की जान है, भारतीयों के अधिकारों की पहचान है. संविधान हिंदुस्तान की जान है, संविधान हिंदुस्तान की जान है.
The Constitution protects our rights all day and night. The Constitution protects our life. The Constitution protects our life. Thank you, students. Now I would like to call our senior most teacher, Mr. Baswade sir, for his speech.
A very good morning to all of you. My dear students, today we all are gathered here to pay the homage to the martyrs, those who laid their lives for the against the terrorism on 26 November 2008. So first of all, I pay homage to all the martyrs and remember, may God grant them eternal rest and give strength to their families to bear such a pain they are undergoing. I am very happy that you have given me this opportunity to speak on this Constitution Day. Respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends, why this day has to be celebrated is a big question mark. Many of us think this is only the celebrations of a particular society or the people has to be celebrated and not is our day. We know, we study, to run the government, we require the government. To run the country, we require the government. We teach you the different forms of the governments by which the country can be ruled. Can anybody give me the forms of the government? Class 9 students. What are the forms of the governments are there to give country to be ruled? Class 9. Yes? Do you remember Hitler?
Yes.
What type of government he was having? Yes? Yes? We like to know, but what is that called? Who is was called? Dictatorship. Yes, dictatorship, monarchies, and democratic. These are the various forms of the governments which a country can be ruled. And India got freedom in 1947, and by which 1947 we got freedom, but before that the British rule was in India. But to be the free, to rule by our own rules, we wanted some constitutional written form. And when the leaders of the country, the prominent leaders, thought that we should have a written form of the constitution to be written and by which the country could be ruled. Then 1950, the constitution was handed over by the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, who is called the architecture of the constitution. On that onwards, till now, we are following the constitution. Today we see in the country, in the state government of Maharashtra, in central, the maze is going around us, the politician is running after the powers, and the people are left without any guidance or anything, or the skills, whatever their rights. And because of this, we find instability. But behind that to be there, we have the supreme power beyond the religious or something that we worship, that is the constitution. And that is why we are today safe and sound. The constitution gives us various rights: freedom of speech, religions, expression, that is to say, then democratic we are, and all these rights are given, and that is why we are free today. It's our pride we have such a country where a lot of freedom is there. And how responsible we are to follow the rights. We are only look for our freedoms, but we are not bothered about our duties. So as we celebrate this constitution, I will not go in all the deeps, but just focus on the one point, that is rules and regulations. So the country has to be ruled according to the constitution, so all of us get the justice. And all citizens of this country are happy to be the citizens of that country. So let us take pride that we are Indians and we are living in such a democratic country, that we have a lot of freedoms and to live a dignified life. That is very important. The constitution gives right to all the classes of society, tribals, scheduled caste, all the classes are to be equally treated. So let us be proud to be as an Indian, and our own constitution. What is constitution for us? We are not going to give or not going to follow the constitution of India as a children, but the constitution of the school. We have the rules and regulation of the school. That is our constitution. They are going to be a better citizen of our country. If you follow the rules and regulation of the schools, if you obey your teachers, if you attend your classes properly, if you pay attention to your teachers, if you do your homework properly, that is how great nation going to be. Otherwise, again, we will be lagging behind. Yesterday I was sitting in the class. We all of us look for the qualities. You are put in the school where the quality education is given. But whereas the quality education you are not able to accept, You unfortunately to be able to put yourself in a mess. Your parents don't have trust in other schools, that's why you are put in the school. But what is your duty? That my duty as a future citizen of country to study regularly, to follow the rules and regulations of the school. That will make you the best citizen of country. So that is the Constitution Day will be celebrated in meaningful. Otherwise, it will not have any meaning to the day to be celebrated. So this day, as we celebrate it, remember that you don't have to look for the constitutions and all that, but the constitution of our own. In our family also the rules and regulations are there. In our society are there. In the games that we play, there are rules and regulations are there. And all the areas of our life, if you look, there are rules and regulations. If the rules and regulations are not in a game, the game seems to be useless. You don't enjoy the game. And you feel that leave the field and go to do your normal whatever work that you do. But rules and regulations are there, then you feel better. Many times we scold students to follow the rules and regulations. They think that we snatch their freedoms, we are after them. Not so. That is not a purpose of ours. These values and rules and regulations have to be inculcated in you. And this is the purpose of our teachers. Not to put you in troubles, not to insult you, nothing, this kind of things we never do. As a teachers, the teachers never think of this, but students has to be humiliated about this. The purpose is that they have to be a better citizen of the country. And then they will have the fame and name in the world, and then the India will be one day a supreme power. So keep in mind these sentiments. I thank Principal Ma'am for giving me this opportunity to speak on this day, and all the teachers for listening me sincerely, and you all the students hope that you put it in your practice. So thank you very much, and this Constitution Day will surely be a meaningful one and fruitful one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for this inspirable work. And let's take initiative for following the duties and rights which our Constitution gives us. So now we are here for the most awaited part of this program. Quiz. Are you all ready for that? Yes. So now I would like to hand over the mic to our most energetic teacher, Mansur sir.
Thank you, Rosa ma'am. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, sir. No, not like this. Be energetic. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, sir. That's the Arohan game. Okay. So first of all, a big round of applause for Balswood sir for giving such an energy. Okay. As you all know that I am here for a quiz competition. So let's start. There are certain rules. So just listen the first rules carefully. Okay, ready all of you? Yes. First, no one will give group answers. Getting it? Yes. Or else you will be disqualified. Yes? If I heard many sounds of the same answer from one side, the side will be disqualified. Understood? Raise your hand one by one, you will get chance. Got it?
First one will raise hand, you will get the chance.
Yes. And the winners will get good conduct card as well as prize. Okay? Total there are 12 to 13 questions. So let's start now. One more thing. Those who will give answers, just be aside so that we can do further things. First question. When was the Constitution of India came into effect? Yes? 19? Yes, the correct answer is 26 January 1950. Someone of you must be thinking that why not 26 January 1949? Because at that time it was just adopted and we effected it from 26 January 1950. Okay. The second question. How many schedules are there in the Constitution of India? Yes, actually 12 schedules. Yes, the correct answer is 12. Yes, this question is something like fill in the blank question. So listen carefully. The people of India elect their own government because India is a dash country. Yes?
Democratic.
India is a democratic. The correct answer is democratic. Omkar? Okay. The fourth question. How many years did it took Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar to design Indian Constitution? Yes? Oh. Yes, the correct answer is 2 years. Actually, it required him 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to design our whole Indian Constitution. A long time. Yes, now the fifth question. Yes, the fifth question. When, for the first time, the National Constitution Day was celebrated? I want the year because the day you all know. Yes? No. Yes?
9th November.
No. The day we all know, but I want the year. On which year it started? Yes, 26 November 2015 is the correct answer. Okay, sixth one. In how many parts Indian Constitution is divided? 20? Yes, the correct answer is 25 parts. It seems that all the students are highly prepared. Yes, the seventh one. Who was the chairman of Constitution Drafting Committee? No.
Dr. B.R. Ambedkar.
Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is the correct answer. Okay, eighth question. Right to equality is given under which article of Indian Constitution? Yes? Article? No. No. Article 14 is the correct answer. Okay, the ninth one. The idea to have a preamble in our constitution is borrowed from constitution of which of the following countries? Yes. Yes. See, the Indian constitution is borrowed from various features of different countries, and one such feature, that is preamble, is taken from United States of America. Okay. Next. Who was the constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly of India? Constitutional advisor to the Constituent Assembly which formed the Constitution of India. Yes? No. Yes, sir? You are just good. No. Teachers can answer. Last time I got a request from teachers that sir you are not asking us. No, sir. Okay, options? Yes? Option A, Jawaharlal Nehru. No. Okay, option B, B.R. Ambedkar. C. Rajendra Prasad. D. B.N. Roy or Benegal Nursing Roy. Okay, okay. Yes, nobody will get it. Yes, next question. Listen carefully. Which of the following word has not been written in preamble of the Indian Constitution? Not written in the Constitution. Yes, the correct answer is India. Yes, 12th one. And the last one. The Indian Constitution, listen carefully. The Indian Constitution was handwritten by whom? Yes. 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 No. Yes, I like. Prem Bihari Rai Dada. That's the correct answer. It was literally a difficult one. Okay, one more bonus question for you all. Which article of Indian Constitution deals with right to elementary education? Right to 21A is the correct answer. One of our foundation sir got the prize. Okay, that's it from my side. Enjoy the day. The Constitution Day, as sir said, is very much important for all of us. To create awareness among you all, we are celebrating this day. So enjoy the day. Thank you. Yeah. So I call all the winners to take their prizes as well as good conduct cards. Yes, I also call principal ma'am to hand over the prizes.
And social studies teacher. You also. Come. Luther ma'am, come.
Yes. Arav Kapatis.
Clap for it. Someone please take photo.
Photos.
Ma'am, please take.
Omkar Vaduvai, 8th standard. Shubham Shinde, 7th standard. Omkar Kagar, 8th standard. Tejas Gaikwad, 8th standard.
Sai Magar. Radhika Gandhi, State Girl of School, State Conductor. All the winners of this competition please come on the stage after the J. Gaikawad. Sairash Gaudi. Please come all the winners of this competition.
I will be. Sir, Sajid sir.
Sajid sir. Congratulations to you, sir. Yellow first. See, they like this.
Yes, sir. Green, green. Blue, green. Green. Green color.
Girls will be standing here.
No, let them also sit. Let them also sit.
Here. You are red. Yes.
Go manage yourself.
Yeah.
Well done, all the winners. Now, I would like to call our respected principal ma'am to express her views.
Madam, his birthday.
After
After that,
before the national. Sit properly.
Good morning, all of you. First of all, happy Constitution Day to all of you. And I also pay my homage once again and salute all these youngsters, those who have lost their lives, because of whom we all are safe and celebrating Constitution Day over here. Without the sacrifices of such people, it is not possible for the other people to enter. That's why that song was played. Kal chale hum fida jaan watan साथियों. अब तुम्हारे हवाले वतन. Who's this तुम्हारे? किसके हवाले है वतन? You. Okay, and all the youngsters, all young teachers, those who are standing over here. For that purpose, our constitution, we should be proud that is one of the most beautiful constitution and one of the most complicated constitution of the world. Because it is not easy to write the constitution for the country like India, where there are so many religions, where there are so many states, where there are so many languages spoken, so many different type of people are there. Yet this work was accomplished by our great architecture of Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Not only he, but there was a big committee, those who have helped him. So I really salute all the people who have made such a beautiful Constitution. Now it is our duty, it is my duty, it is your duty, it is every teacher's duty to see that this beautiful, anything that is beautiful has to be accomplished properly, has to be made feasible properly. And for that, as Basuri sir has already told, we have to follow rules and regulations. The rules and regulation protocol of your school is your constitution. If you learn to follow your constitution, school constitution, you will be, when you will become an adult, you will be the good citizen who will be following our country's constitution. हर बात की शुरुआत छोटे से होना चाहिए. अगर आप अभी ही डिसिप्लिन में रहना सीखोगे, अभी ही पॉइंट ठीक तरह से पास करते हो, सभी रूल्स फॉलो करते हो, झगड़ा नहीं करते हो, टीचर का सुनते हो, टाइम पर स्कूल में आते हो, वक्त पर स्टडी करते हो, तो आप लोग डिसिप्लिन में हो और ये आदत आपको लाइफ टाइम पॉसिबल होगी, लाइफ टाइम आपको सक्सेस की तरफ ले जाएगी. ओके, सो ऑल ऑफ यू हैव टू सी दैट we all are in discipline. We will make our school beautiful by following discipline. And before I end up my speech, I would really I cannot stop my speech before expressing my gratitude. I'm overwhelmed today for few things. आज कुछ अच्छी बातें मेरे students ने मुझे दिखाई दी, and it is the combined effort of my staff. मेरा स्टाफ स्टूडेंट्स पर कितना मेहनत कर रहा है ये आज मुझे सब स्टूडेंट्स को देखकर पता चला. First thing that made me happy was discipline procession that had taken place. Very nicely the procession was taken. There was no noise. Even 9th and 10th standard students were in discipline today, so they have proved that big students can also be in discipline. Okay, I was very happy today, and I am announcing it because 9th and 10th standard students were in discipline. They will be permitted in sports day. Okay, that will be, otherwise we were going to cancel sports day for them. But because they have displayed like this discipline, there will be many more opportunities for them. Second thing that really impressed me was the way the students, I was really very apprehensive. I was really very much worried. I thought that it will be a prop show. If Manthan sir takes out the question, which were difficult, the students will not be answering, we are on live, and the parents will be watching the poor show of my students. These students don't know, but I was really very happy to see so many. Really, you have prepared very well. Actually, prize goes to all the students. So, how many of you have really prepared? Raise hand. It seems that you have really prepared. You have read the information at Google somewhere. Even though you have not read, you are well equipped with the knowledge. This is what is real social studies. I am worried about your marks in social studies. I really don't worry. Today I am happy you all have got 100 out of 100 in social studies because you know about it. That is what is important. That is how social studies has to be studied actually. It has to be implied. And I am very happy for that. And finally, I cannot stop this anyway. It will be there in vote of thanks. But I really appreciate, and all of you must appreciate, the efforts of social study teachers, Bansore sir, Manthan sir, and Nutan Mela. Just immediately the idea came to my mind, and within 24 hours they have made such a beautiful program, and I really cannot stop appreciating, and a loud round of applause must go for Abhishek sir. Do you know he has come today at 6 o'clock in the school? 6 o'clock when it was dark. And he has made this stage a beautiful stage for all of you to see. So today I am really very happy. Okay. Today all my students, all my teachers have displayed that, and I feel that our school is very successful. It is one of the beautiful schools of India. So salute to all my colleagues, all the teachers and my students for taking so much efforts. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words, valuable words, gives us always inspiration. Now, when that is all I have for today, I have now come to the end of today's program. I would like to call Maski sir to give vote of thanks.
First of all, good morning, one and all present here. Today we all assembled here to celebrate Constitution Day as well as those who sacrificed their lives for our country, especially for our state. We are going to pay homage to them today. First of all, I pay homage to late Honorable Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and to his team as well as late Honorable Hemant Karkare and his team for their great sacrifice for our country. Here I am going to express my gratitude towards those who work like a well-oiled fuel machine to make this program great one in our school. First of all, I thank Honorable Principal Arohan ma'am for her valuable guidance as well as valuable speech to encourage us to make such great programs in future life. After that, again ma'am express her gratitude for all, but this is again I am going to express SST teacher, SST department as well as cultural department, those who contributed a great to make this program great one and grand one in today's day. So once again I thank to them. Then I especially thank to Abhishek sir that he showed his creative mind as well as creative work displayed over here. For this, I am also once again thankful for Abhishek sir, Janardhan sir for making all those arrangements on the stage. Then I also thankful for discipline committee to maintain nice discipline today throughout the program. Then I am also thankful to all the department here who contributed to make this program great one. And at last, those who directly and indirectly work to make this program great one, I am also thankful. And last, for whom this program was organized, they maintained silence still 1 hour and 15 minutes. So once again, thank you to one and all. With pride permission of Principal Ma'am, I declare that today's program is over. Thank you all of you.
There will be break and second period.
Now, I'd like to call Suyash Saruke. Who will celebrate his birthday. Now, all of you, please stand up. Choir group, please come. Choir group.
This is the first birthday for going live. Come, this side.
I request Principal, Ma'am and class teacher of Suresh to please come and greet him.
Plus.
There is one very important person who has missed from Thanksgiving, and that is Dharmapal sir, who is busy right from the morning. Actually, your all parents are watching it. So please, one time, loud round of applause for Dharmapal sir. Thank you so much for giving me ice cream flavor.
Thank you.
Suyash is gifting a book. All of you clap for him. Ma'am, look at me. Very necessary for all of you. Bindas Singh ji bola.
So after this program, short break will be there for 10 minutes and then second period will start. Now everyone paying attention position for national anthem. Everyone small children.
Yes.
Why come in center?
Involved with this one also. Satyam. Today is happy. School song.
No, madam, national song.
Okay. National anthem. Loudly and clearly.
भारत माता की भारत माता की भारत माता की असेंबली डिस्पर्स
अपलोड करने से पहले ना मुझे वीडियो
क्लास 1 स्टूडेंट स्टार्ट मूविंग फाउंडेशन स्टूडेंट स्टार्ट मूविंग
बंद करूँ ना इसे. Thank you everyone for watching this video and thanks. Bye all of you and thanks Arohan. Ma'am, hello ma'am, can I stop it? Okay.